So for this project, I'm going to start by using just some plastic wrap and Gorilla Tape for making kind of a template. I want this to be, more or less fit perfectly. It's not going to fit perfectly because I suck at leather working, but, not something that's going to be like, made for someone else, because I can have a weird figure for stuff like this. So honestly, I'd probably recommend duct tape, but I got a good price on this Gorilla Tape because I stole it. And so that's what I'm going to use. It's also a little stiffer, so maybe it'll help. I don't know. And then I'm going to make the actual belt corset thing. Not sure I'm going to name it yet. Out of just some scrap leather, some stuff I bought at a craft store for cheap, and some of this rawhide. I've also used this for like knife sheaths and stuff. But I'm just going to use that because I don't have big pieces of these to make like the front and the back parts. So I'm going to do that and then stitch it together with some, leather sewing stuff, maybe a bit of a Chicago screws. Whatever I have lying around that I think will work. Okay, now that I have all these cut out in leather, again, originally I was going to cut these out of the same stuff as this, but I couldn't find anything to work, so I had to cut them out of this rawhide. So they're going to be a little stiffer, but the sides, along my side, so I'll be able to bend a little bit easier, is soft. This stuff's much softer than this stuff, obviously. So what I'm going to do now is take the long and annoying process of having to put holes to stitch all this stuff together. That's not going to be fun, but hopefully it won't take super long since they're pretty straight lines. So, yay. Okay, after way too long, got these stitched together. Kind of a bit of a pause in between making this. I wanted to have it done for Halloween, but that obviously didn't work out. Not that you'd be seeing it anywhere close to Halloween, but that's not important. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a hole punch
punch some holes in it so I can use, well, these grommets in it. As I spilled some of them on the floor. Originally, I wanted some like the zinc plated, the silver ones, because I'm gonna dye this whole thing black. But I couldn't find any. But I remember I had this brass like aging stuff, so I'm gonna take the brass ones and see just if I need to see if it works. But what I'm gonna start with is just punching a hole for them, and then take some black leather dye and just dye the whole thing black. So, gonna go and do that real quick. I don't have my tripod right now, so I really can't film it. But it's pretty basic. Just hammer the punch through and just wiping the leather dye on. Okay, so I have it dyed and the grommets in it. Also just kind of like just a general like shoestring type knot in it. Or more of lacing, not really a knot. I just kind of, it's simple. But it will probably tie it that way on the front. This is just the back, which I just tied up to be solid. I didn't figure I'm gonna try and adjust that too much. So basically, yeah, this is it. Now I just need to lace that up, which I probably have to just cut and make it long enough where I can just put it on no matter what, because it'll have to be completely unlaced. Kind of an oversight on my part, but this project ended up not getting the attention I wanted it to. Stuff happens, unfortunately. But basically, yeah, this is about it. Okay, let's kind of finish this up. Okay, it's actually been done for a while, but video timing, all that. So it is a little loose. I want it to be a bit tighter, but for a first attempt and kind of sucking with leather working, it's not too terrible. So, yeah, it's kind of a quick little thing. Honestly, I hoped to have this done for Halloween, but I didn't, but that's life. So, hope you enjoy.